Thank you. The Honorable Beatrice Elachi, member for Dagoretti North.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I also rise to support the report and the address of the President. Madam Speaker, I'll be very brief. To really thank him and to appreciate that since the time of His Excellency, our third President Kibaki, and after the Vision 2030, I think each president has come in and ensured he picks up the pillars of Vision 2030 and moves with it. And therefore, when you look at the social pillar of the Vision 2030, we were meant at this time, Madam Speaker, to have changed our curriculum for education, which we have, to ensure you have schools in semi-arid areas, which we have really pushed with NCGDF, Madam Speaker, to ensure that within that social pillar, we will have what we call now the computer labs that we are told to come up with in every of our constituencies. And therefore, even as we speak to the President, we must ask ourselves from the county levels, what are we doing with Vision 2030, starting with the governors, Madam Speaker, so that that growth is not about just the national government. It was meant for Kenya. And we have some functions that were in Vision 2030 that are supposed to be done also by county governments. Madam Speaker, I was in Turkana. I would tell you I felt very sad that 14 billion since we started devolution has been there. People are still crying for water, Madam Speaker. People are still in hunger. I am like, why can't the governors, I'm just giving an example using Turkana because I was there, just do something for their people, even if you do not do anything else, but just give your people food and water. Madam Speaker, to the economic pillar, on the Vision 2030, and I'm putting this based on the address of the President, because I've had so many people saying the vision has been left. No, the vision is within what the President is bringing. We agreed in Vision 2030 that we shall have affordable housing. In fact, 200,000 houses. And so if the President has tried his best to bring it to where it is, then there's why we say, we critique saying this is happening, and we critique to tell the President this is not happening. But for now, it is happening. We have infrastructure. He has tried to now think through and say, let us securitize and have our own fund, which will support us. That's the promises we did in Vision 2030. He has to come up now with a task team, Madam Speaker, that will look at what have we achieved in Vision 2030 and what are we moving forward to Vision 2063 or Vision 2070. And so start that task force so that by Vision, when we come to the year 2030, we are able to say we have a blueprint that moves us forward. That is what we've done in the UN when we were doing the Millennium Development Goals, Madam Speaker. We moved with the SDGs. And so it is a matter of ourselves as a country to say we need a task force. The task force will tick and critique the boxes of what we have achieved, what we have not achieved, and move. Lastly, Madam Speaker, in all this, we talk of corruption. And when we talk of corruption, I realize all of us Kenyans forget that we are the ones in the different sectors that are doing this work. We are the ones in the different sectors, not just the President alone, all of us as Kenyans, Madam Speaker, that we find ourselves in a situation where we must stand and reflect and ask yourself, when I'm given public resources, how do I use it? How do I misuse it? How do I look for 10%? How do I look for entrepreneurs? Because Kenyans just point fingers at one direction, but they are the businessmen in the government. They are the ones doing all the businesses that we have. Why can't they also stop and say, no, for once now we are not going to do this corruption business, but we are going to do the right thing. And even if it's not that, Madam Speaker, I won't say the name, but Madam Speaker, there was a place where somebody supplied furniture, and I can see the Auditor General has now questioned, and even the staff have been now sent home. Yet this is a very, 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 very senior person, and I think it is wrong. As I finalize, Madam Speaker, anyone who does business in government, do the right business and don't put also staff into challenges. I beg to support.
Thank you very much, honorable members. Honorable members, and the time being 1 minute to 1 p.m., this House stands adjourned until today, Wednesday, 26th of November 2025 at 2:00.